Hey guys, we've already got our day started with I made my coffee creamer, got me some coffee. I'm starting Noah's chili for, well, it's not just his, but what he wanted for his birthday. I'm going to be making a cheesecake. It's a no-bake cheesecake. I've shared both of these recipes with you guys before, so I'm not really going to share them today, but I will try to remember to link them down in the description, so in case you want to check them out for yourself, because they're both very good recipes. And Jeff and I have gotten 2 Boston butts, getting ready to be smoked today so that we can put them in the freezer. So we're freezer cooking, birthday cooking, doing all the things. Let me see where I can sit y'all. Hi, you're in the cabinet. You've never been there before. I'm gonna wash my hands so I can tend to these things and be cutting up some vegetables while I'm talking to you a little bit. I don't know what we're doing today other than the cooking. What was that sound? I don't know what that sound was, but maybe it was something outside. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get this over here. I just had it sitting back there on my stove. I don't know if it's safe to have them on stovetops or not. Hi. Be right back. Okay, so Jeff came in. I didn't know if it was time to get the Boston butts to put them on the smoker. Is it time to do them?
Yep.
Well, why didn't you get them whenever you was in here before?
I was just going to check it.
But I thought that's what you came in for earlier.
Well, I kind of...
Show them to them. They're raw. And they're seasoned with 2 different kinds of seasoning. Donna's favorite butt rub is on that one. And I'll show y'all the other one. The honey barbecue rub. We got this from Tractor Supply. Yeah, I think that's where we got it. Anyway, we're going to try this one. We got it a while back. It's not showing. It doesn't like me. And, okay, there we go. Anyway, we're going to try this one. We've never tried it before, so we thought we would. It's Suckle Busters barbecue rub sauces and such. Y'all, I say and such all the time. That just works for me. But anyways, back to the chili. I have my little setup over here. I've got my recipe on my little board. I've got different things I need right there, and I've got my ground beef cooking right now. And I put on gloves because I'm going to cut up a jalapeno, but also just because you don't have to worry about that. I'll do it later, unless you just need to go ahead and get it done. Well, you can wash your hands. I'm talking about the other thing, because I'm fixing to get right there so I can cut up the onion and stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and be cutting up onion and pepper and get the cans open, get all that stuff in the pot and all the seasonings in the pot, and then I can very easily have my chili going. So I'm going to move y'all. Okay, you can't really see me anymore, and I really wasn't going to do this recipe with y'all, but I think I will, because you might want to know it, and it's really good. It's called Easy Chili Recipe. I got it from Stephanie from what website? thecozycook.com. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it with y'all. I got a pound of ground beef. I was supposed to have 2 pounds, but I forgot that, so there we go. And last time I only used a pound anyway, but since I'm putting extra beans in it, it'll be fine. It calls for olive oil, but I'm not using olive oil because I don't need to, since I'm not using it anyway. I just don't need it, okay? I don't know. I didn't use it last time. Oh boy, the garbage is full. I'm gonna have to just make me a garbage bowl. I won't have much garbage, but I'm still trying to get used to this kitchen and cooking in here. And that kicked it up a notch, didn't it? It decided it wanted to cook faster when I started talking to y'all. And I know you can't see me much, but you can see what I'm doing, kind of. Maybe. I don't even know, y'all. I don't know. I just wanted to show you how easy this recipe is. And I know you've already seen it before if you've been around and you watch all my videos. I know you've seen it, but maybe you need to be reminded of how delicious this recipe is. Jeff and Noah like it the best because it's a little bit spicy. It's got some hot sauce in it and a jalapeno, which I put 1.5 jalapenos in it. All right. Get this onion chopped up. And in this pan over here, I don't remember if I did this last time. I think last time I just threw it in the slow cooker. And my slow cooker is heating up. That's something I learned, well, I learned it a long time ago, but then Mr. Tom reminded me of it a year or two ago. Not sure how long. It's been at least 2 years probably, because it's been about a year since we've been doing this stuff, and I know he hasn't been doing as many cooking videos, so that one right there needs to be cut a little bit more. It's a little long. Oh, that one is cut. It just didn't look like it. It calls for a yellow onion, but I'm using the purple onion because that's what I grabbed, and we all love it, so that's what I'm using. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up this jalapeno. I can't remember if it says to put the jalapeno in with that or not. In a large pot over medium heat, add onions and let them soften for 8 minutes. Whoops, I did it backwards. Oh, you need the onions. That's why I didn't need the olive oil. You're supposed to do your onions first, and I did the beef first. And I didn't use the olive oil because of that. Okay, it's fine. I also need to get my bell pepper out of the refrigerator, hoping it's still good, because I think I'm supposed to have a bell pepper. Yes. It calls for a green one, but I think all I have is yellow and orange. Or it might be red and yellow. I don't know. One of those 2, 3, 4 colors. There's 4 colors of, well, actually there's more than 4 colors because there's a purple bell pepper. And they're very pretty. We grew them once. And they were very pretty. They didn't get very big, but that might have been because of where we lived before. Because a lot of our bell peppers, they just didn't grow very much. It's like their growth was stunted or something. Did I explain why I'm wearing gloves? Probably not. Because my hand is still healing, and also the eczema and bell pepper. Bell pepper will burn me up. Not bell pepper, jalapeno. What you doing, woman? I did not cut that like I normally do. It smells good in this house. Chili powder, it's a lot of things. Cumin. Cumin is there's cumin on the wall on the refrigerator. Oregano. Yeah, sure. Cayenne and red pepper flakes should be on there too. You finding them? Alright, so I can get these cans out of y'all's way so you can see more what I'm doing. I'm just going to go ahead and put them in here. Now, as I said, I put more beans in here than what it's called for. It calls for just 1 can of kidney beans, drained. I need your help, sir.
Ooh.
You're the only sir in here. The pop top didn't pop.
Cut it off.
It's over. So it's right here. Oh, use that one. I got this one already. I'll say them again. We wash our cans so that we wash them so they'll be clean, but we wash them so the paper just comes off. We need, let me tell you again, chili powder, cumin, oregano, salt, I already got salt, mustard powder, cayenne, and red pepper flakes. Now, what? I said what?
Mustard powder?
Yes, mustard powder. Maybe not. Alright, I don't know if I said this or not because I'm so confused, and I'm confusing him, and I'm confusing myself, and I'm confusing the world. Literally, y'all are all over the world. This recipe only calls for 1 can of kidney beans drained. 16-ounce can, okay? Most cans are 15 ounces. But I am putting extra. I'm putting the tricolor because I had 1 can of those. And then I'm going to put some pinto and black beans. That's why I'm not really worried about not having quite as much meat, because there'll still be plenty of protein and all that in there. If there's no mustard up there, it's over there, right there on the bottom. No, it's on the top, not top, but almost top. So there's not any mustard up there. I thought there was mustard up there. Okay.
Yes, it is.
What?
Oregano goes in chili.
Yes, oregano goes in chili. What? What'd you say? You didn't say much or nothing? Can you help me get this heavy pan out of my hand?
How am I going to help you?
I don't know. Be my moral support. I didn't say my cheering squad. I said moral support. Whatever. Okay, we got it.
We did a good job.
I made a mess. Alright, you can go back to whatever you were doing unless you were doing some. That's garbage. Oh no, I lost a bean! This is terrible. This whole filming process is terrible. Alright, at least that one did right. I'm not rinsing them, I'm just draining them. And hopefully I didn't just throw a bean in my corner over there. Y'all, I'm trying to get used to this kitchen because it's so different. And I'd been in the other one for almost 12 years. And I know where most everything is, but nobody else does. And whenever I'm trying to tell somebody where something is, I'm getting confused. When I, try to say, well, you look over here, and because I don't know. It's just been confusing. It's not been bad. It's just they look at me like I have 3 heads sometimes, because maybe I do. All right, 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Oh goodness. Come here. Garbage bowl. That is garbage, right? Alright. Okay. A can of diced tomatoes. Now these have oregano and garlic, I think it is, and basil in them. We're not worried about that. I mean, we're already going to put oregano and garlic in it. The basil, nobody will ever know unless y'all tell them. Alright, now I got to rinse my hand off because the tomato paste, I got to do a little bit different because I'm not going to need this whole can of tomato paste. I'm only going to need I think it's 3. How many teaspoons? 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. And I'm gonna kind of guesstimate that. So let me grab something. These little Dollar Tree silicone spoons are awesome. Alright. That's probably about right. The rest of it I will put into a Ziploc bag and into the freezer. Now y'all can maybe see what else I'm doing. Get all my spices over here. Alright, so let's see. It is 1 pinch of red pepper flakes. That's a pinch for us. It's a little bit bigger than a pinch. We don't mind a little extra heat, especially the boys. Now, the cumin it calls for, I got that wet. We don't put as much cumin, or cumin, however you're supposed to say it, I don't know. We don't put as much as it calls for because we're not big fans of it. It calls for a teaspoon. We put about 1/4 of a teaspoon. You do what you want to do. If you love cumin, whatever the word might be, I need to look it up. Echo, how do you say C-U-M-I-N?
Okay, but which language do you want me to translate to?
English. I don't know what she's doing. She's doing something over there. I can't see it. Okay, that didn't work out. Sorry. We're gonna put a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. But I tell y'all what, the boys would not care if I put a whole teaspoon in there. Okay. A teaspoon of oregano. I keep going back and forth. It's annoying me. It's probably annoying y'all too. One teaspoon of mustard powder. Let's see, how much salt? A teaspoon of salt. So let me see if I got everything in there so far. I got the chili powder, the cumin, oregano, salt, mustard, cayenne, red pepper flakes. The only thing left that's powdered, because I want to do my powdered stuff first, is my chili powder. Now you're supposed to put 2 tablespoons. 3 teaspoons equals 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to put 6 of these in there. So that's 4, 5, 6. Alright. Now I'm going to put some hot sauce. No, wait a minute. Yeah. Jeff, can you grab a tablespoon and get me some, a tablespoon of brown sugar? Yes, it's a mess. Okay. What were you looking like that for?
A tablespoon.
Of brown sugar.
What was it?
Tablespoons are over on the right top drawer. Brown sugar's on the counter. How much hot sauce am I supposed to have?
Half a bottle.
Half a bottle. 2 teaspoons it says. He says half a bottle.
It's a regular spoon?
A tablespoon, like a measuring spoon. I'll put a little bit extra just to make you happy. I'll put a tablespoon instead of 2 teaspoons. Alright, and then we're going to put 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. But also this is something I think you should measure with your heart. And put as much as you want. So we're going to put a tablespoon instead of 2 teaspoons. I did not plan on cooking on this video today. Oh well.
tablespoon.
1 tablespoon. All right, now I'm gonna get back to chopping up all this stuff. There's the jalapeno, and my jalapeno was frozen, so we're cooking it from frozen state.
Dump it in there.
Yes, please. The sugar helps cut the acid in the tomatoes. That's why I think it's that's why they put it in there. That and the molasses. Now I could be wrong. That might not be why they want it, but or she wanted it. The lady who invented the recipe. Okay, this is not the best knife to be cutting with either. I mean, it works good, but it's just not comfortable for me to chop with like I normally chop with a different one, a big one. I don't know why I hadn't been using it, but I have not used it since we moved. But like once or twice. Alright, then it calls for 3 cloves of garlic, but we always put more. I think the first time I put 5 cloves in there. Because we like garlic. We like Worcestershire sauce too. Some of my garlic is growing, Jeffrey. These some tiny cloves. I got a garbage bowl going over here too because I didn't have anywhere to put the garbage. Alright, I don't know how many I got here, but I got them. Saw a thing on Instagram where people were peeling garlic and it was wild, and I cannot remember how they did it, but they did a whole clove. I think they were like doing it for a factory or something, or in a factory. I don't think it was for personal use. Not that much garlic. They had huge tubs of it, but they peeled it so fast. I think she used a spoon. I don't know. It was wild. Oh, I totally forgot about that stuff behind me. I thought we were almost done. Can you get me, Jeffrey, a cup of water to mix with that chicken bouillon? I did have more powdered stuff. Because I have the beef bouillon. Why is this recipe so intense? So many things. Is that the way chili is, Jeffrey?
Nope, you just chunk stuff together.
Really? No, that's not right. You have to have some kind of method to your madness. The problem is, I didn't plan on filming, and I decided to start filming, and so I've confused myself, and I don't know where everything is, but I know where everything is, and it's crazy wildness. Did that make any sense? No, it did not.
You said it.
I know I said it.
I don't even know what that is.
I know you don't know where anything is. What are you looking for?
You said mix a cup of water with that there?
No, I asked you for a cup of water. And the measuring cup, yes, a cup of water, 8 ounces of water.
And this where?
Under there. small measuring cup. All I got is the big ones.
Hot water, cold water.
Cold water. All right. It calls for 1 bouillon cube, which I gotta get this again. And 1 bouillon cube is about a teaspoon of this. So this 1 bouillon cube of beef broth. This is a half teaspoon. So we're pouring it in there.
Okay, pour it in.
Yes, pour it in. Okay, so now I'm going to explain to them why. Because we don't have any chicken broth and we're using the concentrate. He put a cup of water in there, and then I'm going to put a teaspoon of this in with it. Oh, that was loud. Okay, so now I'm just going to stir it up and put the lid on it and let it cook all day. Actually, it's like 6 hours on low, I think. But we're going to let it cook until we're ready to eat. But before I go any further with that part, with just leaving it alone, I'm going to make sure I got everything in it. So I've got the, I didn't do the olive oil. I got the onion, ground beef, black pepper. I didn't put any black pepper. It's black pepper to your taste. Garlic cloves, bell pepper, jalapeno pepper, tomato paste, brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, hot sauce, chicken broth, bouillon, beef bouillon, tomatoes, the crushed, diced kidney beans, which I use the extra beans, chili powder, cumin, oregano, salt, mustard powder, cayenne, and red pepper flakes. And then you can add cheese, sour cream, lime wedges, Fritos, or tortilla chips to the top for, you know, whatever you want to do. Now this is a recipe that can be cooked on top of the stove, but she also has instructions for the slow cooker. So there's that. So this, oh, that's loud. A slow cooker, you cook it for 6 to 8 hours on low, 3 to 4 on high. Alright, I'll be back later. Okay, so that bit of video was wild. I don't even know if I'm gonna, it's probably gonna be very edited because there was a lot of crazy going on, but I wanted to show you that Jeff got that up, my little chicken. And now I have all but one apron on there. I don't know where my other apron is. I think it's in the bedroom with my clothes. Did that. I gotta put this back. I gotta fold some clothes, so I'm gonna worry about that later. Got that done. And last night, what we did after we stopped filming is we put those two things up on this wall beside the door, as you can see. And we put the two things beside that picture. Let me see. I don't know why I'm filming this way, but what else? Alright, so we got those up. I don't know what Jeff's doing outside right now. I got the cheesecake made and the chili's going, so supper and dessert for Noah's birthday is going. Got all the dishes cleaned up. Got dishes in the dishwasher going because I made a lot of dishes or made a lot, I used a lot of dishes this morning, so I'm going to be doing that. And I did get some more contact paper to do those drawers over there. I'm not going to film that with y'all. I'm just going to do it and put things in there that need to be in there. And I'm fixing to go do something with this hair. I mean, I'm not going to fix it, but it's got wild. It's always wild, right? Always. Alright, well, I'm going to do some other things. I just want to show you that because I told you I would. I think that's all we did last night. I don't think anything else was done after I stopped filming. I don't think. If there was, I'll come across it and I'll let you know. Okay, so Jeff has just brought this into the office. He did have to modify it because it was a little bit too long, but this was brought in here for me to organize with, which is great. So I will probably be coming in here. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today or maybe tomorrow or something. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but y'all will be seeing me get some of this monstrosity onto that wonderfulness.
Whoops. Oh, shoot the target. I guess the top of it, I reckon. I think hardest. We'll go with the bottom. You hit it, pulled on it. You hit the bottom one on the top left, almost the center. Shot a little low. Right in the center, at the bottom.
Okay, so I started putting this away, and then I remembered I hadn't shown y'all. So there's the chili. Noah's already had some, and Jeff and I are gonna get some. But then again, we're torn. This is the butts. These are the butts we have smoked today for putting in the freezer for our freezer meals. So they are just scrumptious, and we did try the 2 different seasonings. Did I show them that part?
I don't know.
I can't remember if I showed y'all that or not. But we put butt rub on. Yes, I did talk about it because I was talking about Donna's favorite. Because she laughs every time I say butt rub. Anyways, we tried the new seasoning and compared it to the butt rub. And the butt rub is a little saltier. The new seasoning, which I can't remember the name of now, which is the honey barbecue rub, is a little sweeter, which I expected it to be. But I don't know which one I like better. I like them both. But if you want less salt, go with the honey barbecue one. If you want saltier, go with butt rub. And I kind of want to get some more different kinds and try those. What you think, Jeffrey? Alright, and we have the cheesecake in here, which Noah has not had any of it yet. I can't. There we go. The cheesecake is there. I'm gonna have to get this back on. There we go. I think it got on. I don't think it got on the back. Let me get it on the back. And I haven't been recording much because we've had company. Seems like just about all day we've had different company. But I did line these drawers. It's so shadowy because it's dark now. It's after 7 p.m. See if I can maybe get around this way. And we line them and we put like our batteries in there, or I line them, or whatever, it doesn't matter. And this is an extension of our kitchen. Because we have some cleaning like sponges and stuff in there. This is all kind of dusting things for all sorts of things. And there's that we did. And then Jeff put this over here, and we're gonna put our movies and DVDs on there, but I think we're gonna have more room than we need. So we'll probably put some like pictures and things like that on there too. But Jeff has to sturdy that up before we can actually put anything on it. So that needs to be done. Okay, so Jeff has also taken the garbage off to his sister and brother-in-law's dumpster. So that was done. And I don't remember if I told y'all, we paid for our garbage can, but they still haven't brought it. And I called them yesterday and they said they were behind, they're having some problems, and that we will be credited for every day that we don't have it that we've already paid for. So that would be weeks. So I guess they're gonna take care of all that. I don't know. We're hoping to get the garbage soon, but we're grateful that we have somewhere we can take our garbage for now. So I don't know what else we're doing, but if there's anything else that we're gonna be doing, I will pick the camera back up and show you guys that, like anything that, like organizing or whatever. I'm sure we're gonna do something though, but right now he's mixing the two because we decided to mix the two because we like both of the flavors, and we're gonna start putting those into freezer bags if we don't eat it all. We're not gonna eat it all, it's way too much. But anyway, we're gonna put it in freezer bags and get it put away. Okay, so I put some of our pictures on the top 3 shelves. No, the top 4. Well, the top and then 3 shelves, I guess is what you'd say. So 4 shelves, whatever. And then some more of the games down there. And on the bottom shelf, we're gonna put like movies and stuff. I don't think we have a lot more games, so we won't be worrying about that. I don't think we have any more. But we do have movies and CDs and, well, DVDs and CDs, stuff like that. And we put that on the wall, which you can't, okay, maybe, anyway, it's Psalm 42:1 on that deer that I made that a while back. I don't know how many years ago did I make that? I don't know, 3, 4, I don't know, right after I got my Cricut. And we've done how many boxes? 5 or so?
6.
Anyway, we've emptied some more boxes. So we are, what are we fixing to do now? We got, wow, that's bright. Oh, I had to change the brightness because of being over there in that dark corner. And now I'm right here at a light. We are gonna hang our little goose up. Oh, it's over here. Our little goose. This is from 1962. It's a Canada goose. And we're gonna hang it somewhere right in here. I think that would be cute. And just do a few more things. We've almost got the living room completely unpacked. And we have been, like, today, I know we've gotten rid of 5 or 6 things that we put in the donate and get just trash stuff that were things that we're just not going to use anymore. And some of it was no good. You wouldn't want to give to someone else. How many things, is that right, or is there more? Oh, wait, no. I gave another thing to Jeff's sister. And I don't know. We've been every day whenever we're unpacking, we've been purging as we go. If it's something we don't think we're going to need, or if it's something we didn't even plan on packing that we were going to purge that someone else packed for us, we're just going ahead and getting rid of it. Like I said, we're very grateful for all the help we had the day we moved, the main day we moved. But some of the stuff they packed, we weren't intending to take, but that's fine. That happens. We weren't able to stand over and tell them every second, but we can get rid of it now. It's not a big deal. But we're going to continue to do stuff, hang stuff on the walls. There is one big spot over there on that wall that we have something that's still up there on the wall that we wanted to wait because it's fragile, kind of. The glass in it, we didn't want to take a chance of it breaking, and so we waited to bring it. So Jeff's just going to probably bring it one day this week or something like that. And I don't know what else that we have up there. Well, there's a few things we're bringing down here that are pretty big pieces of furniture, like 2 of them. I think we've got all the rest of it, but, well, except the safe, the filing cabinet safe. But there's 2 pieces of furniture we left because we didn't have space on the U-Haul, and then we just haven't gotten it yet because we weren't sure how we were doing the bedroom and stuff. One of it does go at the foot of our bed. It's something that Jeff and I built. Well, I was pregnant with Noah and didn't know I was pregnant. And he just turned 26 today. So it's not over 27 years old. But it's about almost 27 years old, and we built it where we had torn down an old farmhouse, or they were tearing down an old farmhouse, so we were able to go in and get some of the scrap. Isn't that how we did it? Yeah. We got some of the wood before they destroyed it. We went in and tore down some of it, and we built that. What else did we build with that wood? There's something else here that we built. I can't remember what it was. We just talked about it the other day. I'll be right back. Okay, it was the shelf that Jeff put in the kitchen. I was tired of holding this because I was wobbling it. Y'all are still a little bit crooked, but whatever, it's fine. There's a shelf right over here that was in the bedroom before, but we're thinking about putting it somewhere. Are we going to put it in here, or we're either in here or in the office, or possibly in the bedroom? We may not need it in the bedroom, but I don't know. He's still got a lot of stuff in the bedroom that's not unpacked, don't you? Like hunting stuff and stuff like that. Do you want what?
What's your hunting stuff?
Yeah, he's got a lot of hunting things that are not unpacked. Do you want to work on that some tonight?
What's unpacked and ain't put nowhere?
Where's it unpacked at?
In backpacks and stuff.
Well, why don't we put that in the closet on the bottom? How big is it?
Just saluting what stuff.
Where are you going to put your hunting stuff, Jeffrey?
No, it's shed. What's the deal?
You're not putting that in the shed. It'll get ruined.
I mean, like tree stands.
Oh, tree stands. You got tree stands in the house? Oh, no, it can't go out there. It needs to be temperature controlled.
What?
Because I said so. You keep sniffing he's sniffing a candle. All right, so we're going to talk about what we're going to do, and we'll decide, and we'll let you know. Okay, so we've just had the very first thing that got broken during our move. Mr. Goose is no more because Jeffrey caught him on his finger. Here's his head. Go bury him. What does that look? What was that? Well, I guess it wasn't. It could have been worse. There could have been more things than just one that broke. But yeah, that was sad. I kind of want to cry because we've had him for years and years. But it's just an object, so we can't do that. Anyways, so we can't hang him there. So maybe we'll find something else to hang there or something. It just feels like something else needs to be over there. We'll see. But I think we're going to move on to the bedroom. Because Jeff has a dresser, but he doesn't have any clothes in it. Like, barely any clothes in it. They're all in totes. So, we need to go do that. So I'm going to take y'all in there.
Open up the window. I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold. since I was a little child. Every year for as long as I remember, all the leaves were running wild, going all the way until November. Turn the world around us into gold. When the
Okay, so we had the 2 bins, or he had the 2 bins, and we got his clothes put in the closet in his dresser. I just kind of like separated them while that he was putting them away. Some of them I folded and stuff like that. He did get rid of some because there were socks with holes in them and things like that. So those, of course, we will not donate. But I think that's all. Is that all your clothes? You have more clothes than I do.
That's all the rest of the thing in the tote.
Oh, the hunting clothes. Okay. Of course they stay in the totes. That's something different. But that's all that we're gonna do for today for the video. If we do anything else that, like, I'll tell you about it or show you or whatever, if it's something that's significant or whatever. But I don't know how long this video is going to be as it is anyways. But I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I do appreciate it. If you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.